Marquis Brewster in the house, baby.
Yeah, we here.
My man.
We here.
Fighting April 6th. That's why he's here. Just got back from Triforce, training with Triforce guys. But where were you at?
We were at New England Combat.
New England
We were at
Combat.
New England Combat today on Sunday. You know,
Hanging out with Nate Andrews over there.
like always, that's my first home originally though. New England Combat. I was at the first New England Combat in Johnston when we first opened up.
Yeah.
That was about two years ago, almost 3 years ago now. So, you know, we relocated to Providence, to Branch Ave, and I've been riding with them ever since. That's it.
Great place. Do you do strength and conditioning with them there too?
No.
Just doing your reps and stuff.
I just do all my boxing with Victor Fagnet. Best coach I've ever had in my life. One of the best coaches, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my high school wrestling coach too, Chris Trebelli. He's a monster. He showed me everything I know as far as being on the mats are concerned. Love you, coach. Yeah, I do all my boxing at New England Combat. And all my jiu-jitsu's at Triforce. My strength and condition is with Training for Warriors.
Oh, nice. Same out of
And that's at
Triforce.
Triforce
Yep.
MMA as well. So I'm getting everything. I have the best coaching staff around right now, bro. So,
Excellent.
I mean, I can't lose. That's it.
On the Triforce side, you got Pete Jeffries, main
Yes.
coach. You got Diamond Dave in there doing
Dave's
stuff,
in there,
amazing
yes,
things
yes.
with that. You got Greg Ribello,
Oh yeah.
the heavyweight champ for CES, who's half
Mhm.
coach, half fighter,
And
a
the biggest,
full-time
and the
fighter.
biggest ball buster
Yeah, he is.
I ever met in my life. But I love you, Ribby.
He rides you pretty good, but sarcasm flows out of that guy. Always smiling.
Mhm.
He's got the world by the balls. Living life nice and on the outside,
Yeah, hell
inside.
yeah.
So everyone, as we're going to talk here, Marquis is going to share it. We get an assistant in the corner who's going to try to read the feeds and feed us questions. Just share this, tag people, because we can't do all that stuff. So I'm going to tag it on all my pages, and then we're going to talk to Marquis about what he's been doing since his last fight, because he had a first round demolition last time.
Yeah, man.
So and the fight before that, you had a 3-round war.
Yep.
So that was nice coming back and
Finishing.
yeah,
something
finishing real
early.
quick.
Yeah, man. That's what everybody wants to see, man. You know that, like the the bigger promotions. You know what I mean? They want to see the finishes, man. Like all these guys that CES is sending up to the UFC, man. These are dudes that was just finishing fights right away. You know what I'm saying? So like I know that's what everybody wants to see. So that's what my goal.
And with CES having Access TV behind them, Access TV too. They want that. They want that flash. They want them grinding fights, but they want that.
Yeah.
They
Give
want
me that
the knockout.
TV shot access.
Oh, that's right.
I need this.
You're 4-0.
We need this.
You're 4-0, and you haven't been on an Access. Have you been on Access TV?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I think this one's gonna be the one, right? Right?
Who we talking to?
Come on, Sully.
Junior?
Come on, Sully.
AJ Pacheco.
Come on, baby.
I know the ball. All right, my man. So you came off that last CES. What, two or three cards ago?
Yeah, no, it was 2 cards ago.
2 cards ago.
Yeah.
What do you been? I know you've been doing a lot of stuff between then.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about what's been going on in this time. I'm not going to say time off,
Right.
because you've been busy. So
Right.
let's talk a little bit about it.
Well, I've been I was in a pre-apprenticeship program for the construction union in Rhode Island.
Okay.
I finished that back in September, but recently there was a welding course that I had to take. So I just completed that, and God willing, I passed that, and I'll be able to apply to the local 37 iron workers in April.
Yeah.
And I gotta have a backup to what's going on right now.
Exactly, man. Yeah, a little more, get a little comfort behind you, a backbone. You work as a barber.
Yep.
Been doing that for a long time. I've been there. I was sick.
I know it.
Just to let everyone know.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can tell you.
I know, I was sick.
You
I'm
wasn't
gonna
feeling right.
stay warm. That's the
That's
thing. So by the end of the week, I'll get something done. But yeah. So now going into that apprenticeship, doing the welding, which you were really throwing it on social media, showing what you kind of what your goals are.
Right.
So having that backbone, getting into the union and all that other stuff, that's a lift, because now you don't have to you got a steady income,
Absolutely.
Benefits,
Absolutely.
and then you can go fight now.
Yeah, man. Doing it for my little girl, man. That's who I'm doing it for, bro. You know what I mean? So I can't fight forever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even though I've been fighting my whole life, I just there's gonna be a point where when I can't do it much. You know, what I mean? Well, on a competitive level. You know what I'm saying?
You'll
I'll
always
still
be a part
beat up
of
a
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
though.
you'll always
It don't matter.
You'll always be part of it. Your little girl now,
Yeah,
13, 14?
Y'all, she just turned 13 years old in Bay Sky. I love you, baby.
I got a 14-year-old. It's horrible.
It's been tough.
I feel you.
tough.
I'm enemy. I'm the enemy.
She's so beautiful, man, and she's.
And I see her online too. She's very active,
Yeah.
a sweet girl,
Yeah,
very
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I've been blessed, man.
So you got when you find out about the apprenticeship or the job, and
We'll find out. We'll find out about that probably in another week or so. Another
Nice.
week or two. But
Nice.
I feel confident about it. I feel like I did my thing. So.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to focus on the task at hand.
Excellent.
You know what I mean?
And that's April
6th, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk a little bit about April 6th, CES.
Yes. Best promotion around, baby. Best local promotion.
No, they were just Flow Combat just ranked them number 5 as the best regional
Yes, sir.
in the country.
Yes, sir.
And you know, Rhode Island and New
That's
England
That's big.
is blowing up, and Triforce Triforce is a big part of Rhode Island. I mean,
Yeah.
they are producing every fighter that is fighting for the UFC probably is
Came out of
passed through them doors,
Almost.
and still is passing on. You know, Andre Sukumtai.
Brother,
You know,
man.
we love you, brother.
Good work last night,
Yeah,
bro. Good work,
dude,
bro.
Dude,
Keep your head up, kid.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be back. He said something on social media, but he's in there, back and forth, giving work in there.
Absolutely.
You got new killers coming up, and
Yeah, man.
John Duma, who you were playing with today.
Kid's a monster. My brother, man. John, I appreciate the work today, bro. The kid's tough, man. I remember when you first walked through them doors, bro, you ain't know a dang on thing about throwing those hands around. Now you can throw them, dropping bombs. See you.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
2 wins, submission and a TKO.
Yes,
Last fight,
Yep,
right?
yep,
So
yes.
he's
On his
picking up.
way. He's on his way. Diamond Dave's doing well with him, you know what I mean? So
Diamond Dave. So now you train with you do your boxing at
New England
at
Combat.
New England Combat,
Right,
but do you
right.
do you know spar around with
I mean, we spar
Diamond
on
Dave?
Wednesday. On Wednesday, you know, the sparring's open for us. So, you know, Dave's there always. You know, he's training the fighters that he works with.
Yeah.
And that's cool, man.
Yeah.
He's showing them work, and he's, you know, coaching them through it during the sparring. You know what I mean? So it's like, Dave's a hell of a coach.
And you guys are. I mean, it's constant sparring there.
Yeah.
Constant.
Everyone comes to Triforce MMA to get the work in. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of diversity. We got a lot of little guys in there. So like,
Yeah.
anybody who's anywhere from a straw weight to a lightweight, I mean, we got the best work around.
Exactly, and you know, I've talked to some of your training partners, and they're actually being requested to other gyms
Oh, yeah.
to go mimic.
Oh yeah, happy.
You know, other fighters
all
that
the
you know
time.
their
All the time.
style.
Rob Font, shout out to Rob
Yeah,
Font,
Rob
man. He's
Font.
always calling us up.
Yeah.
Come down there to he's at Lozon's now,
Yeah.
getting that working over there. So you know, he's always doing work, man. He brings me up here. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I gotta put my big boy
That guy
clothes on when I go in there with him. You know
doesn't
what I'm saying? The kid hits hard. So I mean,
And he's a hell of a guy outside
man,
the cage
he's
too.
a
Really
great dude.
good
man.
guy.
Great dude.
Awesome. And John Duma, he's going down there and he's training with.
Duma's always down there working with them. I mean, it's just New England, man. We're loaded. We locked and loaded. I mean, they're flying guys in all the time, and I mean, they go home upset.
Yes, they do.
They go home upset, baby.
And
It's a long ride home.
It is, and they hear it too. It's Triforce or New England
That's
against
it.
everybody.
That's it.
And that's the it's being CES, they can afford to bring in
Absolutely.
them that out of state talent, and they're kind of trying to showcase the New England talent as a whole too.
Right.
So, eventually fighters in New England have to fight each other at some point. There's only
Right.
so many belts to go around.
It just sucks because like we all train
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
we're so small. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like we all do work together. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? And I think if we eventually, you know what I'm saying, we had to fight each other, it wouldn't be anything personal. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be no disrespect.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We'd go out there, we handle business, we shake hands, we'd hug, we'd
That's
have a
it.
drink after, and
Yeah.
that would be it. You know, we'll train again in another month or so after. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how it is out here. That's why I love New England. I love the fighters out here.
It is. It's a community.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Even fighters I talk to, even if you never fought, you never trained with the guy
Right.
or anything, you eventually.
You hear about it?
And they want to train with you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can I get some training in with you?
Oh yeah.
Because New England's bringing it, baby.
Hell yeah. I mean, like, from what I've seen coming out of, like, New England and the other talent that they fly in, I mean, yeah, alright.
yeah.
Alright. I mean, we put in work.
Yeah.
We put in work.
And I talked to Pete Jeffries about that
Yeah.
After a couple of cards ago. And he talks, I'm like, well, Pete, how do you scout these guys coming in and stuff? He goes, I look at their gyms.
Mhm.
I look at the camps they're coming out of. And, I compare my system and my gym and my quality of fighters and what we've done
Right.
to theirs. And he goes, it's leaps and bounds.
Absolutely.
So we go into the fight or we go into training camp already confident, so, and you guys are,
I'm gonna put it like this. I train with the best fighters on the East Coast.
yeah.
So anything anybody comes into that cage with is nothing compared to what I go through in a training camp. I mean, I get my ass beat in a training camp, but when them lights come on, I do work.
Exactly.
So I'm not. I mean, it is what it is. You could judge me on being in a training camp if you want. I'm hurt. I'm injured all the time.
Yeah.
You never fight at 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when those lights come on, when they introduce my name and I represent my state, I do work.
There you go,
That's
man.
it.
And you've been doing work for four professional fights, 4-0,
Yes.
coming off that big finish.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I mean,
Yeah.
shout out to Triforce MMA, man. The Jeffrey brothers, from day one, you opened your doors to me, and you've made me the mixed martial artist I am today. And I love you guys for that. Victor Fagnan showed me everything there was to know about my hands. I can't lose.
And he's freaking Victor's what, 70 years old or something?
And he can still
six pack. He's like,
It's
and
really-
he's at every event.
Yeah,
Even the smokers. He's even judging some of them. You know what I mean? They throw him. He's constantly a part of it. Huge boxes coming out of New England Combat with him and Nate. I see
And
Nate.
JP, that man JP's working.
The heavyweight. I saw him. Because I've been doing some strength and conditioning with Nate.
Yep.
I'm having him whip me into shape because
Yeah.
I'm getting creaky and old.
Right.
So, and I'm coming off being sick. So Nate, I'll be back this Thursday.
Yes, sir.
But I saw JP and he's like, he saw me working out and he didn't know it was me. So he goes, hey dude, hey, you look bigger. And I'm like looking up at him. He's going, hey dude, you look bigger than you did before. I didn't know you were in shape. I'm like, I like this guy more every time. I said, well, you want to do this?
JP, he's a man.
He is a nice guy.
He's doing his thing
Yeah.
right now, man. I remember when he first came. It's funny because like when they were shooting that movie, what's the Vinny Paz? Believe This?
Yes, believe this.
They were shooting that. I remember the first day JP came. We were at Boletto's gym, matter of fact. And Coach Vic had set up sparring.
Yeah.
With I don't know if you know Tunde. You know Tunde? He's at our gym here and there. He comes later.
Yeah. I passed through. Yep.
So Tunde was supposed to spar
Yeah.
JP. Now as soon as we see this kid,
Yeah.
you look at him. If you was to just walk in and see this man, you're gonna be like, God,
Yes.
I gotta spar this kid. So Tunde was sitting there like, oh my God, at first, you know what I'm saying?
They
He
brought
was
me in here to die.
Yo, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So like ever since that first day, Vinny Paz was there. I mean, it was dope. You know what I mean? Like they sparred, they did their thing. You know what I mean? But ever since then, JP's been rocking with serious boxing ever since. And he's taking trips now. I mean, they just came back from Mexico.
Yeah.
He won his title out there. I mean, we're doing all right.
Yeah, on the boxing side, the MMA side, the jiu-jitsu side, everything.
Absolutely.
You got killers over there. You got Dan Cormier.
Oh, my brother, man.
Dan
DC,
Cormier, the handler,
man.
that just fought the first strawweight fight, 115-pound man's
Cage
strawweight.
Titans, yeah.
Cage Titans.
Yeah.
And we were flying triangle.
Yeah, man. This kid, I'll tell you one thing. He walks around maybe at 130 something, 32, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he wraps his little ass T-Rex arms around your neck, You just don't let go. I just be like, fuck, dude, get off.
Yeah, it's like fucking killing you.
My dude, man, my dude. What's up, Toad? I see you, Toad.
Oh, man.
What's
See,
up,
we're
baby?
trying to read the feed.
You know, Triforce.
I'm feeling
versus
better, Meredith.
everybody.
I'm feeling much better. I gained 3 pounds back, by the way, and I went to the gym, so I'm feeling much
My
better.
man, Chad.
Antibiotics, baby. I gotta give a shout out to my girlfriend Rosa Fernandez. She saved my life this week. I had the flu, and I'm stubborn. Just stayed in bed, stay out of
man, you're a
work. I
typical
stubborn. And come Wednesday, I thought I was feeling better, and Thursday she's like, "You got to go to the doctor." So I go to the doctors, and I have a little case of pneumonia in my So they gave me antibiotics. 2 days later, I went to the gym, and I'm feeling great.
There you go.
So get some color back. Maybe I got to go tan a little bit. I don't know. How do I look at it? Spray.
You gotta spray that.
I should have sprayed
Too
some
cold for this shit.
I know.
Oh man.
All right. So, since your last fight,
Yes.
you were busy with the program, getting that all set.
Yep.
Training too. Were you throwing? How much training could you actually do? I mean, it's been a while since that last fight.
It wasn't that much. I was going through a lot of personal stuff
Yep.
too at home. You know what I mean? I lost my aunt recently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
6 months prior to that, we lost their son. So it's been tough. So I mean, I kind of fell back a little bit just to like focus on my career in the union, trying to establish that, trying to be around my family, especially my cousin, my cousin Demi. What's up, D? I love you, cuz. Just being around for him, especially because he needed family at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was all invested into the family for the last month or two, and I'm not mad. I was able to heal some injuries. And just get right up here.
Yeah,
you know?
and you're a dad too, so you care. You have that
Man's
feeling, you know what I mean?
like
Family
that.
and stuff.
Absolutely.
Friends, people close to you. You're there.
Absolutely. So I mean, that's what I was doing, and I'm a fighter. I'm always ready to go. So, you give me a name?
Now, all right. So, did CES see you? Did you reach out to them and get back into training? Yeah, to get into a fight because you got done with your apprentice.
Right. Well, usually. Pat Sullivan, shout out to Pat, man, one of the best matchmakers around. Thank you.
Staying busy, by the way.
Always. He always reaches out, we got a card coming up in April, let me know. So.
Stacked card.
Oh my God. We gonna sell that bitch out,
card. Stacked card.
We gonna sell that out. Trust me. Mark my words. You got Richard Santiago, you got myself, we got Nate Andrews, main event. I mean, you got
maybe John Duma?
John Duma's definitely
John Duma's on the card.
Johnny's on that card too. I mean, and this they're gonna do a whole bunch of announcements for different guys. But I mean, just us right there alone. I mean, we're gonna sell that out.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of chatterns, a couple of names thrown my way that I can't say. By the way,
Yeah.
I got the beans.
Right. I know he does. He always gets that
I got the
insight
beans.
on some shit.
I don't bother people. I just text them once and go, "Hey, I heard this." And they're like, "Hey, yeah," and then I'm like, "All right, I'll shut up. I just wanted to know. That's all. Just let me know, and I'll leave you alone."
Yeah, man. Shout out to those. What is it? BST.
BST,
man.
yeah.
Richie,
Menden,
Chris.
I think it's in Menden. I think I'm
Right,
not
man.
sure. I could be wrong.
Thanks to those brothers. They always come down Wednesday nights, man. They come punch faces.
Jose Lugo's out there. He just made his
Jose's
debut. He's
out
fighting
there,
out.
too.
Jose Lugo is fighting on that card.
Dope. I haven't got a chance to train with him yet, but I know it's gonna happen during this camp. You know what I'm saying?
Real nice kid.
Them are good dudes over
Really
there.
good
You know what I
kid.
mean? So they always been good dudes since Rivera, since the rack, man. So they always been on board with us. You know what I'm saying?
Julio Colon I know well from there, who's
Right.
one of their major coaches.
Right.
And they got Taylor Thompson, a woman actually who's coming up right now. So she just won the belt for Cage Titans.
Oh, that's dope.
And I heard she might be wanting to turn pro because she doesn't want to linger around in that amateur field anymore.
Yeah,
So
nah, I get punched for free.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Sell some tickets,
I
get
get
the
punched
folks
for
in the
free.
stands and get a paycheck,
Yeah.
John Duma was happy after his first pro win.
Course.
He's like running after me. You better recorded that some. And he's
Of
like,
course.
and I'm getting a check. He's all happy.
He's such a good kid, man.
Yeah, he's an awesome kid.
And he's not even from Rhode Island. He's from Jersey, man. He's making noise out here.
Exactly.
Hell of a wrestler.
He's bringing the Jersey crowd in here because I sat with his family, his pro debut, his
Oh
mother
my
and
God, his
everyone
mother's
behind
probably
me.
crazy. She probably didn't even want to watch the fight.
She was like behind us. I took a picture with all of them. I was like,
Meeting her too for the first time, and she was like, "Yeah, John told me everything about you. How you were like one of the first people he ever met and trained with." Yeah, man, I remember that. That was dope. You know what I mean?
yeah, it was the first one. And was beat him up a little bit.
Little bit. His kid's always been a hell of a wrestler.
Yeah.
Man, always. And now his jujitsu's just. Psh.
Yeah. He lives there. He lives at Triforce. I mean, he works and lives in Narragansett,
Yep.
and he commutes every day, basically, to go train.
That's got to be the life. Being 20-something years old, no kids, no. I mean, you have a job.
Diesel bolt mechanic in Narragansett with a condo or wherever. John Duma, I want your life, brother.
For real. You want to trade
Getting punched in the face.
Nah, I ain't gonna trade with you for a day. You might like my
Antonio, all right, someone's at, all right. My boy Marquis about to put that work in. Triforce versus everybody. Antonio Rivera.
Hey.
The Entourage.
Hey.
Tony.
Diego.
See, I'm on a little delay here. That's the
Who's this?
Diego Jarez.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
People.
can't see nothing.
What's that?
I can't see anything.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, we're getting by here. So, all right. So, Pat called you,
Yep.
and you get on board.
Right.
You talked to me a little bit of opponent today. We don't.
Yeah, listen. This is the thing, man. You give me a name of opponent, right? This is what I do. You give me a name, I look up real quick, little record, see what his record look like, and then I'll look at YouTube real quick just to see his style, and then that's it. I stop after that. I do not look again after that, because technically you're just another dead man walking, and that's it.
And your coaches, that's their job. They got to put a game. They put a game plan together.
Yeah. We already know what we're gonna do with this brother that I'm about to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good one. I'm trying to be on TV though. Come on, baby.
Get him on TV.
Come on.
Get him on TV.
Come on. I punched my ticket last fight, baby.
Shout out to Mike Cazzaroni. He's doing a lot for me right now. He'll be on the show very shortly talking about CES boxing and MMA. He's got a lot of announcements to come out. He's part of the big team of CES, and he's wants to help me out with the podcast, get it going, so we can get the boxes known and get you guys in here and, talk. Man.
I remember, man. I still have the video. Of you and
our
me.
first,
our first interview, my debut. I was crazy.
Did I interview you on your pro debut?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Right there. We were right. It was right.
Was that I went to try?
No. We were at Twin River.
That's right. I walked up to you with Victor Ferdinand. I said, "Hey, can I interview you?"
You recorded me on your phone.
That's right. You were my first ever interview on location.
Dude.
We should have had that as a trivia question.
Right. That's right.
That was, and I got your finish too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you what the hell?
No, that was my second fight.
Was it the second
the
fight?
second fight against the Ninja Turtle? Remember?
Yes, the green on the tall kid.
Yeah. And
you
the arm triangle.
Yes, exactly. I got you right there.
What
was
the
first
one?
fight?
It was a war, bro.
Was it?
Me and Vladimir Kazbakov. That's my dude right there. We still communicate with each other. He's out of Canada. Kids with a name like Vladimir Kazbakov, you already know he throws bombs. Your boy hit me with some shit. I was out on my feet a few times, but nobody seen me.
That's awesome, man. What a debut.
Yeah, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. I learned so much from that experience that now every time I get into that case, I just feel so much more comfortable, and that's me. That's my stage. This is my house. So like, you're a guest here. So
there you go. That's part of the progression. More and more fights, more and more reps in there.
Absolutely.
More and more better. Even bigger, more talent coming in.
Right.
To go against you. So I mean, you've had it all in your short pro career. You had a successful AMI career.
Right.
And I've talked to a couple of boxers that have sparred with you in the past. Bling Bling, Michael Valentin talked very.
My guy. Congratulations, bro. Yo, mate, I remember Bling Bling, when we first started sparring each other, man, and the kid, everyone knows his medical condition right now, and like, yo, you wanna, I look up to you, bro. Like, you had a dream and you're seeing it through, and You're a hell of a fighter, a hell of a person. I respect you. I love your company, and I can't wait to get some working with you again soon, man. But he told me the other day when I saw him actually at the store. I saw him at the corner store. And he was like, "Man, you need to take a boxing fight." He was like, "Bro, not too many MMA fighters box like you." So he was like, "Yo, get in there." So I was like, "Yeah, I want to. I'll probably get more money." Parenti,
Exactly.
Parenti,
I tagged. He's tagged in here. He's watching.
Coming.
He's watching. But that's, I mean, boxers have even a prolonged career than MMA.
True indeed.
So you, I mean, we don't want to get off MMA. You got, you got belts in mind. You know what I mean? Things going on. You got a career, but there's always that boxer because CES is New England boxing and beyond.
And it's always been. It's been that.
Yeah.
You know that from day one. So, shout out to the Birchfields, man. Jimmy Sr., Jimmy Jr. Thank you. I always thank you every chance I get for, giving me an opportunity to fight on the stage. And I'm glad I'm doing it with you guys. I'm at home. Everyone gets to see me. And I'm making a lot of people proud. Thank you.
Excellent. 4 weeks. We're about 4 weeks away.
About 4 weeks.
What's going on? How's training going? Well, you trained today,
going dope, man. I was training today, feeling good.
Yeah.
Every day, man. Tomorrow, start strength and conditioning.
Greg Rebello all over you? No, I haven't seen him much.
I haven't seen him yet.
Right.
I'm gonna see him this week though. He's gonna bust my balls. I'm like, 4-week training again.
We gotta get at it.
Man. It's all right though. That's what Rib does though. That's why.
Yeah, the 40-second fight.
Yeah.
40. I was interviewing Brian Marino.
Okay.
Who just had his debut for CES. I was interviewing him.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, Brian. Big story with him. And I was interviewing him while Greg was getting announced. And halfway through the interview, the fight was over. We didn't even see it. We're like, what the hell just happened? So that's Greg Rebello right there. Yeah. CES heavyweight world champion right there.
Veteran of the game.
Yeah.
Kid's been through it all. So like whenever he says anything to me, I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
he's like he's the driver of the bus right there.
Hell yeah.
Literally sometimes too. Driving all you kids around and cross train,
taking us up to City Town. Man, like
the beatings up there.
Yeah.
All right, so City of Town, you head up there.
Yeah.
Who's like some of your main guys or or is it just everyone you're jumping around with?
Local, recently I just been, staying local. Yeah. But God willing, man, hopefully this weekend coming up I'll be able to travel up to Lausanne's, get some work in with those guys over there. Those guys are great over there. And then just local guys really right now. My team is all I need.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all I need.
Your team's gonna be on the whole card, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I wish Joe Ping, man. Joe Ping's out there doing his thing. He's a fireman now, so we haven't seen much of Joey, but it's all good, bro. We understand what you're trying to do. Cody Norby, he's overseas right now representing our country. Thank you. I appreciate you. Can't wait for you to come back. So my team's stacked. Yeah. Stacked up.
Speaking of Cody Nordby, I did talk to him on Messenger, and he's going to be on the show. He's going to call in from overseas, and he wants to talk about that 125 division that he said he's coming back to get. Did he fight at flyweight?
He used to fight at flyweight when he was a little guy.
Yeah.
Now your boy. Not so little. You got to cut off a limb, kid.
Yeah, something's going on with him. He just had a bit. Well, he's got a lot of stuff going on. He's overseas. Had a baby.
He's a new father.
Married,
yes. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
You know who we forgot to say? Gary Boletto Jr.
Yes,
Gary is on that card, April 6th. He just had a baby too.
How could I forget? Gary Boletto Jr. is one of I don't know. I love that kid so much. I love watching him fight. He's like my favorite fighter to watch. Favorite MMA fighter to watch.
He's such a good kid too.
Hell yeah. He's all him and his father. Always show me love from day one. From Boletto's gym when we were over there renting space and bothering you guys, running up them damn stairs. But shout out to the Bolettos, man. You guys are great.
They got the Aiden coming up.
Boletto's strong all day, every day.
Definitely. There's heart for miles on them guys. Heart for miles. And Gary, I didn't think he would be back on the card. He just had a baby. I'm like, this guy, we talked on his last fight, and he said, it was going to take maybe time off when he had the baby. I said, well, you're going to gain, like, you know, that pop-up sack.
Oh,
and all that stuff. You're not
He did.
you're not going to be getting sleep, all this other stuff. I don't know how you're going to be training, but my girlfriend is part of TFW. So she sees him there all the time. So I was like, well, maybe he's getting ready or he doesn't want that pop-up belly. And then all of a sudden I see CES announce that he's fighting. I was like,
The return.
he's back.
The return of Batman.
Back.
Batman.
We don't know. I mean, we got 2 title fights. We got Curtis coming.
Oh, Chris Curtis.
Yes, Chris Curtis is defending his title.
Here we go.
And we got Nate.
Nate
who's
Andrews,
fighting,
baby.
Nate Andrews fighting for the vacant lightweight title.
Coming to get what's his.
So then I would imagine that's headliner, co-headliner. It's going to be, where the hell do you slot everybody? You got Richard Santiago, you got...
That's why it's going to be tough probably for me to get on TV, but I need it. I need it.
Well, we'll lobby for that.
Yeah,
We're definitely going to get it.
Come on, man.
We got to get Marquis on that thing. Because, I mean, well, the last was the card that Julio and I think John Duma fought on.
Yep.
That was a short card. There was a couple of fights that fell through,
Yep.
so everyone kind of got bumped
up.
up. So Duma got on TV. I think Julio might have been the first fight on TV.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's always, but you deserve.
Yeah,
4-0, man.
I
You just
didn't
come off a dynamic finish.
Thank you.
And now you're on your way back.
Right.
You know, after
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and you're Marquis
That's
Brewster,
it.
for God's sakes.
Hey, thank God. I wouldn't be anything without you, Mona Lisa. I love you.
Awesome. So, all right. So, training's going well. We got 4 weeks.
Yeah, man.
What's in this 4 weeks now?
Just grind time.
Beatings?
Grind time. I'm gonna take a lot of beatings. I'm gonna take a lot of Epsom salt baths, and just a lot of rest. I'm coasting, man. I'm working on a sponsorship package too.
Yes,
so
we saw that.
If anybody's interested, I'm gonna push it all week, all month, man. If any local businesses are interested in coming aboard, inbox me. You can always find me on Facebook at Marquis Brewster, Instagram at Keys the Great. That's all one word, and my Twitter handle is Marquis Brewster as well, and Snapchat is King Keys. King. Yeah.
You're ready. That's all right. When I edit all this down for YouTube, I add all that in, so it's there forever. But as far as the sponsorships out there, you better get on him now as he's cheap, because when he finds out if he's on that Access TV card, the price could go up. So get on it now. So 4 weeks.
Yeah, man.
You got this huge card coming up.
2 a days, a bunch of 2 a days, and a bunch of dieting, man. You know how the life is.
How's that? Like, do you do that yourself? Meal preps yourself?
I meal prep myself. But last camp, I was fortunate enough to have my buddies at Apex Meals prep for me. I'm in the process of speaking with them right now too. So maybe they'll get on board with me this one. They're pretty busy too, so it's kind of tough for them. But shout out to Apex Meals, man, Dion and my boy Nick. Thank you guys.
Now, talking about the sponsorship, I mean, not only do you get to fight, train, but spend kind of your own money training.
Right.
You got to go out there and shop for sponsors, and that you don't have your coaches don't do that for you.
I've got a great friend, man, my buddy JP, man. I've been rocking with this brother for years. Very business savvy. He owned the Cowboys Bar and Grill in Woonsocket. Recently sold that, but then opened up Camp Nowhere, which is located, I believe, in Johnston, I believe. I don't know. I forget. Sorry. Forgive me. But anyway, go check them out, Camp Nowhere. But JP's been helping me with, the business part and reaching out to sponsors and coming up with the package for me and everything. I appreciate you, brother. So,
some people are just good at, they're good at,
Coach!
helping.
Coach!
Is that Victor? Oh, that's Keith Jeffries.
Love you, Coach. Be back tomorrow.
So talking about him, so you're heading the strength and condition with him tomorrow?
Oh, man. Ever since, I'll tell you like this. Ever since I started training for Warriors, I've always been faster, stronger, and just meaner in that case than anybody I've gone up against. And I thank you, Coach, for that, because from day one, even before I made my debut, we was doing TFW, bro. Before the turf was there, before all the equipment, so I knew about the system before it blew up the way it is now, and I'm grateful for it.
And they're doing awesome. I mean, Keith is...
He's a guru.
He's a motivator, and
The guru.
God. I walk in there and like I'm
You
in
wanna
jeans.
jump
I'm in
in
jeans.
stuff, right?
I feel like throw a medicine ball around.
Let me
Throw
do
some
something.
kettlebells around. I gotta get away from this guy.
Yeah, he's lit. He's lit. He's lit.
It's awesome.
I love that.
And then I
dude.
end up
He's lit.
walking on the turf sometimes in front of you. Go, come here, cow. Whoa, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, that was perfect. Oh shit, that's Coach all
The
day.
raw too, but I always
Yeah,
say that.
Shout out to Coach
Yeah.
Jeffries, man. Keith Jeffries, man. He was in Bleed for This too. He was in that movie. You remember?
Yes, I was gonna talk about it. He was sparring with yeah.
Looking all crazy.
Yeah.
You know, 6-pack off.
He's all
he
he looks he's you know.
That's what that TFW does for
Yeah.
you, bro. I'm telling you, man. It was designed for us fighters.
Mhm.
You know, my Mr. Rooney, he did his thing with that, and he blew up. And it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I put on a few people to it, and it changed their life. So, you know,
It's bragged about everywhere. It's a great
Yeah.
system. I mean, and it's changing lives,
Oh, yeah.
and it's showing. I mean, you know,
Right.
Keith, you know, he puts them out there on social media
Hell
before
yeah.
and after. He's always inspirational talks with everybody, and he puts that out there. So he's giving people meat.
absolutely.
Social media is great, man.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
free,
That's how- that's the outlet,
and he throws
bro.
it out there, and he makes sense, and people are like, and he's bringing them in.
Hell yeah.
And then he's bringing them into TFW, and some of them are like trickling into the
back.
Peter's side over there, you know?
They want to roll around
Yeah.
and do some jujitsu.
Exactly.
Best jujitsu coaches around, man. I mean, one thing Pete said to me was like he doesn't want any of his fighters to make the same mistakes he did, and that was just taking fights just to take fights, taking fights without being coached. You know what I mean? So like, Coach Pete, thank you. Whenever I'm in that cage, that's the only voice I hear. I mean, he knows how to walk you through scenarios. He knows how to speak to you calm, and then when the round's over, he'll come up to you. He'll talk to you calmly. I'm sitting there, I'm focusing, I'm looking at him. Everything's smooth. I mean, we have a system that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
From Coach Pete will speak to me, then he'll let Vic speak to me, and then I got Keith behind me all the time through the cage talking to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Keith's been in there several. I mean, he knows what's going on. You know what I mean?
both of the brothers, man,
Yeah.
have been through the CES circuit. They know what it's like to be a fighter. They know. They know, and that's why I love my team, because I'm not being coached by somebody who hasn't been in the shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They've been in every scenario.
So I mean, I listen to them. I know sometimes they get a little upset at me because I be taking my time off. I know, but
You didn't take your time last fight.
nah. But I be like, you know, but they love me, man.
Yeah.
And I love them daily.
And you know, you're carrying the torch for them too. You're showing.
Yes.
You know, is he saying
He's a
something?
champ right here. Love you, brother.
I love you too, coach.
My guy. Excellent. Until tomorrow.
I know he kicks my ass. My God.
All right, so you're back there tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Things are going great.
Yes.
Um,
I'm in a good space
yeah.
right now, like
let's,
mentally.
Let's
man.
talk about this Bantamweight 135.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about this division? What are you thinking about? No one owns that title, correct? Is that an open belt?
It's
right?
open right now. Shout out to Dennis Iver, man.
Oh, that's right, Dennis, my
My
man.
boy Sweet Bread is a problem. He's a southpaw that I'm a little nervous about, because I mean he's just crazy with it. He's long,
Yep.
and he's a southpaw, and you know only other southpaw I lost to is Carlos Kendall.
Would you have?
Shout out to Carlos,
Would you
man. He's
Would you have to fight Dennis?
I mean,
in some way.
If the opportunity came about and he was a title, he had a title, I'm not gonna say no.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Dennis. I respect Dennis. You know,
But that's
I
where
wouldn't
that,
say no.
that business comes in and putting on a great New
Absolutely.
England fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I believe that people would love seeing something like that.
Of course. I mean,
So-
you know, two top-notch
Right.
bantamweights in New England. I
Right.
mean, we don't know where Dennis is. You know, he could end up in the
UFC.
call up in the UFC, and
He's gonna get that
Yeah.
call up, baby. I mean,
he's got it all going.
Oh,
What's he
yeah.
got? Like a 7, 8,
Win streak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
like his
killing people.
the oldest CES fighter ever.
Yeah,
History?
yeah.
Longest. Yeah.
And you know, Access TV did a big thing on his dad's restaurant.
Yeah.
He speaks well.
Absolutely.
He carries himself well,
He's dope, man. He's a good dude,
and he's
man.
great for
And he's a hell of a sparring partner, man.
Yeah.
Like he comes down, he gives you that work. He gives you that work,
Mhm.
that real work. You know, he's down there at Sit-Your-Tongue with Mark. Shout out to Mark Delagrati, man. Thank you. Always showing me love whenever I come out. I appreciate you, bro. Andy's a beast with the hands too, man. Andy's nasty with the combinations, man. He's dope. So I mean, yeah.
But yeah, you gotta, see, I didn't know if he was, I would imagine, because he's more city on tongue than anything.
And Junico as well. He's out there with Junico with my boy Loco.
Lee Grass Jr., baby.
Loco, he's a beast, man. Loco's always showing love too, man. I love that dude too, man. He's nasty with his pad, with the tie pads. He's nasty with it.
So out of the 135, that is probably the biggest challenge
There's a lot of things. Yo, come on, man. Richie's a problem.
He's a lightweight though, isn't he?
But Richie's going back down to 125 though for this fight.
I thought he was at 125, Rich.
He fought all of his. I think all of his fights were at 35 so far. I believe. I may be wrong, Richie. Forgive me if
I think he might have been fighting at lightweight, but maybe he is bantamweight because Julio Lugo was 125, but Julio's early in his career. Nothing would ever happen.
And Chris yes. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering.
Chris Montino.
Montino, that's it. Chris Montino.
Chris Montino is headlining the No Boundary Muay Thai card.
Yep. Shout out to him, man. That kid's a stud too, man. Me and Chris fought each other. I think it was my second amateur fight.
Was it Cage Titans or something?
No, it was AFO. 5 years ago.
Oh shit!
I posted a picture of that when me and him.
Did you?
Was the stare off?
How'd that turn out?
Oh, I was able to come out with that W. Yep. We went all 5 rounds.
It was for a belt then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went all 5 rounds. It was amateur, and I was able to come out on top of that one. Now the kid's scary, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's had a tough couple of fights.
He doesn't take easy fights.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't take easy fights. So the last fight he got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Word on the street is that man. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight.
I heard,
guys.
A certain guy.
He's back in the.
You're trying to get Duma's trying to get a matchup.
He don't want no pots.
Hey. Duma needs a matchup.
Hey.
Oh my God, Duma's scary.
Yeah, he is.
He's 145, but
yeah.
Did he ever think about going? I don't know.
He was thinking about 35 for like a day, and then
we
saw. We were looking at him today. We was like, bro, your chest is big, bro.
Yeah, well, he's like 9. Bro, how old is he? 21? Did he just turn 21?
Yeah, he's like he
just turned 21.
Yeah,
I think
he did.
He's still growing.
Yeah. So John, you ain't making no 135.
Don't torture yourself.
Keep your ass up there, bro.
go down to 140. Do a catch weight first or something.
Right.
And
see how 140 feels.
That kid he fought last time was a tall, lanky kid.
He was tall.
And John talked about that. He trained with Nate Andrews a lot.
Yeah.
To mimic this kid's length and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Nate Andrews is one of the best training partners I have too. And all my guys are great, but like Nate's he's been in the shit too for a long time. So. I mean, anything he ever says in his jiu-jitsu is just crazy. Oh my God. So, like, whenever he says anything, suggests anything to me, I just sit there, I listen to him as well. I mean, usually every camp, because that's my gym, he's always walking me through things, you know what I mean? Always talking to me about things. So, like, I love it.
He's awesome. Like, Nate comes across as kind of mellow. He doesn't say much online. He just, when y'all be with him, the jokes this guy throws out at you, my God, he just it is unbelievable. So funny.
You can never take the kid serious.
No.
Yo, whenever he asks me a question or something, I'm just like, I just don't even say nothing. I didn't want to answer.
It's a setup.
Yeah, he's got all.
He's asking me like multiple location questions, and I'm like feeling like a 2-year-old. I'm like, he's like, it's this seat, and like all the people he's already said the joke to.
Yeah.
I like. They already know it, so they're just looking at me. I'm not sweating. I'm like, I said, and then they all want to be caught it. Domenico's all stupid and shit.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, man. This is great though, man. I'm happy for you especially, bro, because you've come a long way, man. I remember day one.
Since that first interview, man. I think I bought a ticket to that show too. Yeah. I bought my own ticket. I tracked you guys. I tracked you. I'm in the lobby. I got selfies with everyone. Well, I was going to the shows all the time.
Right.
And, just watching what goes on. And, I've been watching UFC and all that other shit since it started. So I kind of been lurching, looking around. And I was like, I want to blast these kids up a little bit. I think that I
You
can help a
you
little
help
bit
us a
here.
lot, man. You do. You really do, man.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? And to see how you've come, bro, I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
very
it's
happy
growing
for
a
you.
little bit. The room's tweaking up,
Right.
but I got some help coming in to change it around and get me going. But
You're making progress.
I'm
bro.
trying. Yeah, that's all baby
Making
steps.
progress.
So that's the thing about having a good job. I got a great job,
Yeah.
long career,
Yes.
so I can take chances and I can not give a fuck sometimes
there you go.
and say things that someone else might not say, but are
Absolutely.
truthful because they're afraid they're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I don't give a shit because
Right.
I can just go to work and work 60 hours a week and
There you go.
make even
You
more
still
money.
do-
You
still
know what
do
I
well.
mean?
You do this because you love to.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly, and
That's it.
that goes to you now. You'll have that backbone. Not that you didn't have it before, but
Right.
you got to admit benefits and all that other stuff,
Absolutely.
knowing that you're taken care of and all that other stuff.
Absolutely.
Not
That's
have
key.
to pay out of your own pocket and the money that you're getting, and like it's already taken out, and you don't have to worry about it. You go train,
Right.
beat people up.
That's it. I don't do it for the money because CS, you won't pay me.
Do they pay you more if you get on TV? Do you get paid more?
That I don't know.
Let them find out.
We gonna talk, Pat.
Get him on TV.
We gonna talk, Pat.
Pat's not even watching.
I know he ain't
He
gonna
ain't
watch
fucking
this.
watching. Probably thinks I'm talking shit.
He
about
wants
him.
no parts. Sad.
Jimmy Jr. watches though.
Yeah, Jimmy watch. Jimmy Jr. My
Jimmy
guy.
Jr.
Always
is
showing
alright.
me love.
He might be out right now. Oh, they went to I don't know if he went to the fights last night in Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
boxing.
yeah.
I think they all kind of got. I know Senior was there,
Right.
with Mike Casaroni, and a couple, and they took a picture with John Gotti Jr.
Oh, really? He was there?
Yeah, I guess they maybe had dinner with him before there,
Oh, that's
and I actually interviewed. Is it the third? John Gotti the
Yeah,
third.
the-
When he had his
after the fight.
debut, his
Yeah,
pro
yeah, yeah,
debut
yeah.
at your thing.
Yeah, they were in there. They were.
The whole it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They had the whole like a 3/4
Mafia.
of the whole thing. It was
They was
awesome.
just in there,
I was
like-
like,
They had all sunglasses, dark
It was-
sunglasses.
it was, and there
with
was
the
just
little chain,
knots.
the little gold chain.
no,
on.
he, John Gotti the third. He came into Triforce
Yeah.
because I saw him in the pictures with Gary Belletta.
Yeah.
So he went in there and rolled around.
Yep.
I've talked to him on Instagram, tried to get another interview with him. He's busy. He's
Busy
Gotti, for God's sake. But he agreed to it down the line. So at least he got back to me. So he's a very nice kid. He gets back to you.
You think they're gonna come back? You think he's gonna come back?
I told him, I said, I think New England would love to have you back. I mean, your
Absolutely.
family. You know what I mean? The Italian brotherhood
out
here.
You know that.
Half our all our Italians were rooting for him. That was for sure.
Absolutely.
That guy was fighting somebody from away, but yeah, I think it could be. Who knows? That kid could ask. He's a huge name. He could ask for a big. You know what I mean? Only his second fight, but
Right. Kid's tough. He's tough.
a name like that,
Strong
and
kid.
he's a big. Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah, he did.
He looked really, and he's a big.
Yeah.
What's he fight? Welterweight, 170 pounds.
Jack.
Same as Gary, and Gary's a big welterweight man.
Gary.
That
Gary
kid's
the
a
thing about
big
Gary
kid.
Belletta Jr. is the kid throws a punch.
Yeah.
He knows how to throw a punch.
Yep.
And that's from years of boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Having his father too
Absolutely.
as a that guy.
Absolutely. He's that guy, man. One of the strongest men I've ever met in my life.
What I rolled with him for a minute, and he
Right.
he locked up my arm, and
Oh, yeah,
it
that
still
was-
hasn't been right.
Don't give him your foot.
He'll tell you, he's like a spider on you or whatever. It's like,
Don't leave a limb.
yeah, he goes right for, and that
Taking it
knee bars. That kid's winning by knockouts, knee bars,
All of it.
arm bars, and now he's coming
Rear
back.
nakeds, yeah.
Rear naked. He's coming back for his. He's known for boxing, but he's been
He's an MMA
going
fighter.
huge with his jiu-jitsu. He wanted to showcase that.
Purple belt.
Kind of picks what he kind of wants to show that night.
Absolutely.
I wonder what
What
he had
gonna
a
look like this.
that last fight he had was a great fight.
Oh, yeah.
He had a really game opponent coming in. Not that he doesn't have all the time, but this guy.
Yeah, that was against the black brother.
Yeah, big dude came in.
They were banging.
They
out.
were, man.
Yeah, Gary took a lot of shots.
Yeah,
in
he
that fight,
did.
though, that he wasn't supposed to. That's all right.
I think Gary might have been a little sick too.
Yeah,
he talked
he was.
about going into that fight.
He was. He was.
So but yeah, he looked a little not Gary, but when you have
It happens.
Triforce behind you and
That's it.
that boxing
Triforce.
mentality, that jiu-jitsu, autopilot takes over when you're in there. You know what I mean?
Triforce versus man. If we don't train with you, man, y'all on a platter. For real. If we train with you, you come visit us, you come work with us, man. You're part of our family. You know that.
Excellent.
You know?
Excellent.
So.
We've been going about an hour right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, anyone ask? No. I see. I still got the Antonio shit there. Did your phone die?
My phone died.
Let me see. Let me just.
Nothing, no.
Yeah, no one's asking questions.
People just being nosy.
Yeah. No, everyone's trolling. That's for sure. Everyone's
yeah,
trolling. You know what's funny when I watch this? Like people I don't get along with or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't block them. I like keep them not my friend because they end up defriending me. But they can still see your feeds and stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them don't realize their name pops up.
Yeah.
Even if they're not like tuning in, I don't know what happens, but you see their name pop up like for a second or two, and I'm like, gotcha.
Yeah, right.
Why you on my page?
Yeah, that's funny.
I know I'm off here. And I talked to Jimmy Senior, like, CS boxing. I'm starting to get into the boxing now, because, I just love. You see my passion with you kids, you know what I mean?
Man.
I just want, exactly. You guys are like my heroes.
Yeah.
When I was telling, other guys, you like movie stars to me, you know what I mean? I'm like walking, I'm like, these guys go to war, man, all the time. Like, you're in there alone. I'm like, and, in here, I'm like, I don't think I could, I'm old now, but back then, even when I was young enough I said, I don't know if I could do that, you know what I mean? Go through that and then go in there in front of everyone. I mean, I was a drummer in a band for years, but you're not in there over there alone. You get a whole thing around you. You're not going in to get beat up, but you're in front of a huge crowd.
Right.
But going in there as a fighter is a whole.
It's a different world, man. Like that. When that cage dog gets locked behind you, it's just you and that man who's trained just as much as you are. He's trained the same way you are. So to hate that man is like hating yourself. That's why I don't ever hate an opponent. I respect that man. Yeah. I'm nervous of that man because I know what he can do because I know what I can do.
Yeah, he's in there. He's not in there because he sucks. That's for sure. I mean, he's been through some shit and he's in there.
Exactly.
So you're basically going against yourself, even though you in confidence is there.
Right.
Damn, man, that's like fighting yourself in there, man.
It is. But only one who beats me is me.
There you go.
So that's my mentality, and that's how it is, how it's been, and that's how it's gonna stay. So
excellent.
I mean, April 6th, man.
Triforce against everybody.
That's
brother.
it, man. We ready, man. We got 3 fighters on that card, and I mean, a bunch of other guys we cross train with too. So we're deep.
Yeah. That's gonna be a hell of a night.
It is.
This will be the second card for them. Then they're talking about CS talking about branching out, going here, going there.
Oh, us traveling. Man.
Yeah, I mean that going to someone else's world and you know what I mean, because Access TV is LFA and other areas.
That's right.
So Access TV is kind of popular. Take you guys there. And take CES out somewhere.
Let's travel. I'm ready.
You know the crowd will follow. You'll be having a few bus loads coming there.
I'm ready.
That's for sure.
I'm ready to go, man. I mean, all I need is Triforce and New England Combat with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm good to go. That's my family. And I'm gonna always push my gyms, man.
Yeah.
Every day, all day.
It's your family.
Yeah, that's it.
That's home.
That's it, man. April. I can't wait, man. It's been.
What's Victor Fagin? What's his deal? Like, you got Gregor Bell ball bust. You got Nate. That's kind of
Coach is worse than Greg when it comes to like ball busting. What? This dude got jokes for days, old ass.
Oh, so that's where Nate got them all.
No. Vic. He get in your ass. He talks a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, he's
That's
funny
awesome.
though. But he's the man.
Yeah, he is.
Vic, man. He's one of the greatest men I've ever met in my life. He's never charged me a cent to train. You know what I mean? The Jeffrey brothers haven't charged me anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's because they know fighters don't make anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
on a local level like that. So, I mean, they just want to see you do well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, whatever you can give back, you can give back.
Exactly.
So, I mean.
And it's going to feed. I mean, you're a product of them.
Right.
So you're kind of.
And that's why, I do a lot of promoting. Do a lot of promoting for the gym and just, things like that.
Exactly, and that's where the love comes from. I mean, it's not all about money. No. You know that. There's a lot of fighters and there's a lot of, sponsors that you get. It's kind of a barter system.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like meal prep, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But that's the way it's got to be. You know what I mean? There's not much money in this game at all. At all. And that's why you talk about boxing and stuff like that. It's like you
Doing
could,
other things.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
So you gotta love it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love it.
I love the
And-
preparation.
yeah.
I love everything leading up to that big night. I love watching my body transform. I mean, I love the way I look without a shirt on.
There you go, man.
It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, it is.
Just being in shape,
is.
man, eating clean, and training mean.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it.
Putting on a show.
That's what I've done, and I know what the people want to see now, and it's just, I've got people coming up to me, random people I've never met in my life, talking about, yo, Marquis Brewster.
Isn't that
I'm
awesome?
like, yo. I'm like, yeah.
Isn't
You know
that
what I mean?
awesome?
Like little kids,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that.
Well, you're all over the flyers and
Yeah.
the
Feels
booklet
good.
at the
Feels good to hear that. I'm nobody. I came from nothing, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, for that to happen to
Yeah.
me, it means a lot.
Now you went to a Crescent East.
I graduated Crescent East, yes I
That's
did.
what I graduated from.
You went to East?
I went to East, brother.
Get out of here.
Right there. Park Square was my
Yeah.
turf, man. Right around that cannon.
Oh,
I
God.
lived there.
I was never in
over there.
Pluto.
I lived there. Either was I.
I was never-
I was around the cannon all the time.
I was a wrestler, right? So
Yeah.
like, just being a wrestler, being all state, you know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, kind of.
They was just like.
It was a different time back then. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wasn't an athlete. I got suspended.
This man,
I got expelled and suspended, and
it was classes I
punished.
didn't have to go to.
Yeah, I
like,
understand.
I used to not go to homeroom, right?
Yeah,
And then just be in the gym all day.
yeah.
I go to all 3 lunches.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then be in gym
Hey,
class
can
all
I
day.
hang out your period, your study period today?
I used to do stuff like that. Crazy. I was never in class.
That's all right.
But I got what I needed to get out of
Yeah,
East.
that's
A
it.
lot of diversity. I was able to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
I met a lot of great people that I still speak with to this
Yeah.
day, and I'm fortunate
Yeah.
for that.
A lot of great athletes coming out. That came out of Cranston.
And I graduated,
There you go.
so
Boom.
you know.
That's the key, brother.
That's it.
Get that diploma,
That's
GED, and then you can,
Whatever.
go do your apprentice,
Absolutely,
become a welder,
absolutely.
and then
I'm
fight.
trying to become a iron worker. I'm gonna be doing the stuff that a lot of people are scared to do, like
Well,
walking
up
those
there.
beams, man. Walking
That's all right.
up
That's
the
why you
beams,
get
man.
paid the big bucks to
Hell
do
yeah.
it, brother.
That's why I can't.
They got guys up on them bridges, man, making tons of money.
Yeah, that's next.
Just gonna get you up there.
Well, we got.
I'm afraid of heights.
Hey, but
I'm 6'1" and afraid of heights.
yeah. First things first, though, man. April 6th. Man.
That's it, man.
That's all I'm worried about right now. You know. I appreciate you, man.
Last
Thank
thing, man. Shout outs. How to
Yeah.
get in touch with you for them sponsors again, man.
Shout out to Triforce MMA, New England Combat, Serious Boxing, everybody we cross train with. I appreciate you guys. You can find me on Facebook at Marquis Brewster. Again, Instagram, Keith the Great, one word, and Twitter, Marquis Brewster's my handle, and King Keith on Snapchat. Look me up.
There you go, folks. April 6th. Big card. CES 49.
Yes, sir.
Twin Rivers Casino.
We coming.
Triforce against everyone. Marquis Brewster. 4-0.
Looking to go
Bantamweight.
5-0, baby. Let's
Coming
get
off
it.
a big KO.
Hell
his
yeah.
last fight.
I'm trying to do it with these hands. This
There you
one.
go.
That's
Well, you
it.
got the backing.
Yeah.
And, the boxers are talking about you.
That's it.
And you got that in
That's it.
your pocket if you ever want to
Mhm.
do that down the line. All right, my man.
I appreciate
Thank you
you, bro.
so much as
Thank
always.
you for having me.
Oh,
bro.
I'll definitely be seeing you
Definitely.
before.